अदनान, चेतन, जिगर, जीकू, अजीत, समाज, मराठ, अनूप, अकील, मोहम्मद फैसल, जयप्रकाश, मोहसिन, मफी, प्रीति, प्रिया, आजितोष, तुषार, उबैद, जीकू, सर वसीम, सर इरफान, सैयद, विष्णु, कम, मोहम्मद, वंदना, वेल कुमार, अली, अली रजा, एडविन, चंद्रा, मोहम्मद, इमरान, सर अरफात, दीपक, अदनान, अजय, बतूर, इब्राहिम, मुरली, रिजवान, सचिन, सुजीत, कॉम्पने, रिया, सैयद, फैसल, हारून खान, विनय, जावेद, सेंगर, फारिद, प्रदीप, प्रेम, अभिषेक, आमिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, मोहम्मद, सही, परिता, नबील, चित्रा, तलाश, हारिस, कांग्रेचुलेशन, मनीष, अमर, अदेरुल, पलीसा, असलम, आतिफ, ग्रेस, ग्रेग, बैक, सचिन, कमाल, बशकर, रोहित, पैटिस, दीक्षित, रियाज, सौरभ, सिद्धार्था, नदीर, तारिक, वेंकट, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, कांग्रेचुलेशन, एंथनी, अरविंद, हसान, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, परना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, लीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसान, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जोफरी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, टीबी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, वेंकटेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, हिसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, जुनैद, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, सिद्रा अली, शाजी, उबैद, बाबर, कौडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शराज, तीनों, नुसमा, कीर्तन, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, सदा, आनंद, दिलवम, अजय, साबिर, उजैर, सुरिंदर, प्रदीप, अमीर, मोहित, वकास, निधि, उमर, उस्मान, संदीप, अमित, अबू ताहिर, नवीन, अर्शद, मोहम्मद, विवेक, या सुशांत, फुरकान, गजेंद्रा, नागराज, नसीमा, सागर, मोहम्मद, जायना, हुसैन, रश्मि, नेहा, फैसल, अली, अली, अल अजमी, हमाद, नुमान, आलम, विजय, सरनाया, सवाना, मोहम्मद, जक्का, जाकिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सादिमा, सहर, अजेब, समीर, इफ्ती, तलाल, हमाद, उमर, उस्मान, मलिक, अजेब, वकास, प्रिया, रफी, सायरा, सरस्वती, सौरभ, सशवानी, फैवज, श्रीकांत, प्राण, जानदार, डुओ, फ्रांसिस, अब्दुल, मोहम्मद, उमर, अभिषेक, अभिलाष, अबरार, फरहान, लता, निधि, इब्राहिम, विनोद, फैसल, अमीर, इनाम, अब्दुल, अब्दुल अजीज, इकेन, अकमल, अजान, बासिल, गारिमा, कैवन, पद्मा, साजिद, जाद, साजिद, वलीद, चेताली, अनामिका, जरना, सुदीप, नवीन, मोजदेव, नवीद, कांग्रेचुलेशन, आतिफ, चक्रा, हसन, नदीम, आबिद पटेल, आदिति, सुभाषेश, सुरेश, उमैर, रफीउल, गुलाम, शाम बाबू, दीपक, कैरोलिन, लिनविन, शीतल, एल्विन, उनिंद्रा, प्रशांत, अब्रार, अली खान, राम, विद्या, सलहा, बासाद, राशिद, माधवन, गुरजीत, रिशु, दत्ता, सबान, अजीम, मंगेश, मुदस्सिर, प्रदीप, सिद्रा अली, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सुहेल, अमूल, तहसीन, नबील, आतिफ, जिया, नित्या, शाह, मोहम्मद, शकील उमर, अहमद, मिस्टर अवध, श्रुति, सलमान, खालिद, सैयद, सत्यस्नान, वसी, सैयद, सुहेल, शाम सिन्हा, जिद इकबाल, विवेक. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. Hi guys, I am so happy to be back. Now for those people who are not my student, they must be thinking, what do you mean by back? So I have been traveling all over the world. Abhishek, just give me 1 second. I have been traveling all over the world, moving towards so many countries: Dubai, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Norway, and so many places I have been traveling. And finally, last night I came back to the country of dreams, city of like to New York, and then finally to my home, New Jersey. It feels good to be back. And you see what I brought back? My pathway to PMP. Like, this book has been published, and I loved the cover, I loved the paper. There are rooms for improvement, but just loved it. So for those people who are in Saudi, in UAE, this is available now in India, Pakistan, and if you are in US, I can also deliver you when you join my program. This is only this book is only for those people who join my program. Otherwise, you can buy it on Amazon. And every copy that I send it here, and I have signed like 100 copies back. My those who joined the program, the first 100 copies will be my signed copies. So let's not delay it further. I have a person who cleared PMP, and it took more time to convince him that he can clear PMP by joining my program than actually clearing PMP. So Abhishek is with us, and guys, I wanted to motivate all of you. That's why I bring him here with me. So Abhishek, we are live everywhere, so people will be listening to your success journey, how you did it. Hi Sudha, Asif. Sudha is on the right track. She will be clearing very soon. So is Asif, Shoaib, Komal, Chetan, and Barkat. So, Abhishek, we will solve, guys, for everybody. We will solve 10 question answers for PMP, but we'll move to that later on. First, I want him to share his journey, and I want you guys to ask whatever the questions you think are important and you want to know it. Abhishek, go ahead, share your journey. You gave exam in center, right?
Yes, it was center-based exam.
Okay. So
Um,
how was the exam?
Exam, the thing is, the difficulty level increased. Uh,
Okay.
like first 60 questions were really tough.
Okay.
The second was little bit less tough, and the third was very easy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
The third was
most of the
very easy.
yeah, third was agile because, and the thing was, agile was my like I prepared a lot for agile, so it was
Okay.
very easy for me in the third section.
Okay. 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 That is great. That the third section was a lot from agile. That you did mock to 180. That
Yes.
agile mock. Did that help?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I'm always updating the data, and if like a person who give exam a month back, he asked me what Amir is talking, so I'm continuously updating our mocks. Such a
Yeah.
big data, I'm continuously updating. How did you manage time? Let's walk through it.
Time, the thing was, I took like 3 to 5 minutes extra in first and second
Okay,
because those were like really like hard questions.
okay, okay,
But those were similar, which we covered in our overall mocks
okay,
and like 180 question mock.
okay,
And I remember from your video, like you had already told me, like the difficulty level will decrease. So I and the thing was from first and second section there were very less questions on agile. So I was confident like the third section would have lots of agile questions for sure,
okay,
and that is my strong point. So I can cover the time over there, but I won't recommend like taking extra time. Uh, but I just took like 2 3 minutes extra in first and second the sections. For third sections, I covered up like all uh, the time which I took in first and extra time which I took in first and second. And the thing was, whenever I went into the last 5 to 10 questions, I remember the tip which you gave. Since first and second sections had like very big questions, like 4 or 5 liners, I just saw the last line and used the elimination technique for the options, and I marked it, marked the answers.
you mark the answer. Okay, okay. So that is an interesting thing how we worked into that. How many drag and drop questions were there?
Two drag and drop questions were there, and they were basically, one was like Myers-Briggs,
Okay,
and I,
MBTI. MBTI. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
That remember the one day before the class I said you guys MBTI surveys for the same thing. Okay.
yeah.
So we got that. Okay, MBTI. What else was there?
And the second was very basic drag and drop. It was like, regarding the process groups.
Okay. What initiation, planning, execution,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
data.
yeah. So they
Abhishek,
were
when
just,
you say very basic, you see, remember this thing, basic for
oh,
you.
oh yeah, sorry,
Basic,
sorry.
basic for you. You need to consider this thing as a very important thing when you are joining on day one. You are in maintenance, right?
Yeah, basically reliability engineering.
Reliability. So you don't know what was in initiation, planning,
No, no, no,
execution
no, no.
2 months back. So let's. So this was process groups. Okay. How many formula questions?
Only one formula question was there, but that was like 6 7 liner. So I didn't waste my time on that.
Did that the same question about
Engineer, they have given like
cost
three
of
people.
engineer comparison? How
Yes,
much
yes,
cost?
yes.
$35,000 probably the right answer.
Yes, yes.
Something.
So we had done the similar question, and I
Similar
remember.
questions in the PMP marathon. Like,
Yeah.
okay, this is beautiful that things are coming. Okay, uh, in the first section, walk me through the first section. What was the most easy or difficult thing in the first section?
So the first section almost like resembled our overall mocks, which they asked like, what would you do next? What what would you do to solve the problem? So I remember that technique which you had gave, right, uh, in the final notes. Like, like you have to take a step back, review the documents, analyze the situation. You don't need to jump directly on giving the solution.
Hmm.
So most of those questions were related to that,
Hmm.
and very
Okay.
few agile questions. The most of the first section was like predictive and hybrid,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
lots of questions on stakeholder teams.
Okay, stakeholders and team. Okay, I have few questions, few comments here. Good morning, Snigdha is saying. Okay, welcome back. Really, we missed you. Yeah, I missed myself. It was a very interesting time. Like for last 5 years, I have never been so away from my mobile continuously, because in last 1 month it was interesting. Okay, walk me through it. Let's say I'm starting PMP today and you just joined my program. Or first of all, why would you join my program? First tell me this thing, and then we will walk through the entire journey so that other people can prepare how they can do it. Let's say I'm your friend. I want to do PMP. First, why should you join my program, and then how you can clear PMP as a newbie.
So the problem with me was, like I need someone to push me to study,
Okay.
right? And like I am a particular person which needs like deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
So I was continuously, looking for like I started the studies before, but like I used to leave it in like 5-10 days. I was like, no, I can't do this because of time issues and everything. Then when I joined your class, actually my friend recommended me. He has a similar character to me, like same industry and same workplace. So he told me like Amir's class, they do regular follow-ups. So you are always on your toes. You have a goal to do the mocks, or do studies. So you will dedicate like at least 1 or 2 hours every day following the roadmap. So I think that helped me a lot because I was getting like every day I used to get messages from you or my facilitator Aves Bhai,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to like ask me like, do you have any issues regarding any questions, and he used to solve all the like whatever I asked he used to solve.
Okay.
So I think that is the main thing. And other thing is like, if you see, there are lots of resources in the market, and which are not helpful. Like too many things to prepare is not good. But the thing is, whatever you provided in the notes, those are enough to crack the PNP exam.
Those are enough.
And the thing is the mindset.
Mindset is important. Okay, let's talk about a very important thing, and this is something I am really focused here. Why it is important to do root cause analysis?
So the thing is, if you see in the questions which come in the exam, right? You won't see that they are like like whatever you did in the mocks. It is not going to come like same questions. So you
Okay.
need to know what things you are going wrong in any question, right? So you can apply those methods for other questions. That's why root cause analysis is very important. Like examples, whichever questions they ask you, like how you will solve this, like basically they're asking for the root cause. So while studying also you need to do that. Like if some question is you're getting wrong or you are not familiar with, you have to do the root cause analysis of
Okay.
that question and try to implement that to other similar questions.
Okay. So
and that builds on and what I used to do, if I get any one question wrong, I used to do root cause analysis like very deep, so next time if I find any similar type of question, I should not get that wrong.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now this is an important thing. Now you are in EST time zone, so my majority coaching calls are in other time zones, but Monday coaching call is on EST time zone. How many coaching call did you attend, and why coaching calls attending coaching call is important?
So the thing is, uh, I attended like around 6 7. But what I used to do, if when I was not able to attend because of the time difference, we had the link for the coaching calls, right? So I used to go and see the coaching calls later on and take notes and whatever doubts I have. So I used to pause the videos. What if you give any questions? I used to pause. I used to give the answer and check whether it is right or wrong. If it is not, and I have doubt, then I used to ask either you or the facilitator, like,
Mm.
what is the reason behind this answer and everything.
Okay. Okay.
So indirectly, I attended all the coaching calls.
So you watch the recording of those videos
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Okay. Okay. This is an important thing. And why do you think other people should also join the coaching call?
The thing is, the coaching call is basically you come to know, where are you lacking,
Mm.
right? So and you can answer the questions and see, oh, what's the progress,
Mm.
what, which all things you are getting wrong, like, oh yeah, this belongs to this knowledge area or this process group, so maybe I should put more efforts
Mm.
into that section so I can improve.
So you wanted to pick into that, and so that you can look into more into that way. Okay, okay, that's an important thing, and that is something that we need to look into that. Okay, let's talk about one of the most important thing, and that is people always talk read this book. I am an author of so many books. I started that. Now these books are available, right? Did I ask you to read any book? Not booklet,
No,
book. And did you read yourself by not
no,
telling me? Okay. And why is that?
because the thing is, first of time crunch, right?
Okay.
I I had only I had when I started preparing very in depth. It was
Okay.
already start of November and the exam was in mid December.
Okay.
So and the whatever you materials you have provided, I thought like that those are enough, because whenever I was solving any question, I didn't feel like some questions are there which are out of what you have explained in the your live uh, like live seminar or live coaching call. So I thought this is enough, and the other book, which is the 20 pages book,
Booklet.
the
Booklet.
revision booklet.
The religion.
I th- the revision booklet. Whenever I used to do the mock, before the mock, I used to read that book,
Mm.
and because of that, I think
This
10
booklet.
questions. Yeah, this booklet is very
This small
important.
book. This small
Yeah,
booklet. Okay.
and because of that, I used to get like more questions right later on, right? So I think that booklet is very important, and the mindset two word files. Those are very important.
Those that I gave in end.
This, yes, yes.
Okay.
I think that the timing for that mindset word files, right? Those should be little
Ne,
bit
ne, ne, ne,
earlier.
ne, 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 ne. I have so like why, and I'm gonna tell you why. You are certified PMP and strongly disagree. If I give you those documents before, they would lost in all the documents that I have given you before.
Okay, okay.
You got my point. There is something that is called final day preparation, and you cannot buy those things. You can buy this thing that
Yeah.
I gave it only at the final day. If I give it to you before, you already have a booklet, you already have a flashcard, you already have mind maps, you're already doing root cause analysis, so many things that I keep on making, I keep on sharing. If I give it before, you would not know what to study on last 3 days.
Okay.
Those last six mocks and those things, that's kind of the last 4 days or 5 days, depending upon how many mocks you do, that I have set it aside.
The reason behind why I said is because I was getting like a little less marks in in the mocks which I did overall before overall. So there is a chance to lose confidence, or because those are tough mocks, right?
That's why your coach is there, na?
Random mocks, yeah.
Okay, this is the question that many people will be asking. So Maheen, she is also in EST time zone. When did you feel like you were ready to exam, and were you scoring high on the mocks? So Maheen, let me answer the first thing. I tell everybody you are ready or not. We were having this discussion with one of my student. He said I want to give exam in few days. I said no, you are not ready. Another student said that I'm not ready. I said book your exam tomorrow. So it's all about your scores that I will be telling you. Hi, hello. Okay, how you manage study and doing mocks? Okay, I'll come to that thing. Okay, let's come to the Maheen question, and that was you saying, what was your score in random and 180 mocks? Because random mocks are those mocks that are I made it in the hardest way, and right now, in next 2-3 weeks, with your help and others, those who cleared, in last 36 hours, like 7 people clear. You see all the people clearing
Yeah.
that. So I will be asking you that also to make more hard question that we can add. The
Yes.
purpose is that so that exam become easy. So what were your scores there?
So my in the random mocks it was around 65 to 72%. Overall mocks I got, like, I remember first 70, then 72, and then when I got the proper mindset, all were above 80, like in the last four.
Okay, all were. No, 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 no. I am talking about the random 60 questions.
Random 60 questions was
The, those are
65 to
simple.
72, 75.
65. You also got 55 in some
In
of the
one,
ones.
in one of the
When you
uh,
were very depressed, I want to talk to you. I said, don't worry, move forward. There's not a problem
so
there.
in that case, I just took that day off.
Hmm.
I didn't study at that time, and
Okay.
I figured out what is the root cause behind it. Why I'm getting less. So the problem was I was over exerted with
Okay.
work and studies. So I just took a one day off. I enjoyed that day
You enjoyed
to
that.
bring.
How did you feel about that day?
I just went whatever I like. Right. I just went out for a dinner. Watched a movie. Did not do anything on that.
That
I
is
just
that is
read.
very that is very important. That is
Yeah.
actually very important.
To
And the
bring
same
my
thing, yeah,
confidence back.
the same thing. Like my my PGMP trainer, he just did PFMP, so he is a very perfectionist. He needs to get like 90%, and he was getting 45 or 50% in the mocks.
Yeah.
He said, "What should I do?" He's studying hard. I said, "Take 3 days off." His exam is like in 45 days. He said, "What?" I said, "Yes, take 3 days off." From Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, don't do anything. He's in the country where Friday is off. Do mock on Friday.
Yeah.
He listened to me. I kind of forced him, make sure. And on Friday, he scored 84. So this is very important. Sometimes you need to step aside to take break for a day, but not more than that day. Sometime not more than that day. Okay, now Shima is asking a very important question. This is very relevant to you and those people who are working and living in the living in the EST time zone. How did you manage job? And your job is so hard. I asked you to record journey yesterday. You said no tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's why this is what it is. Most of the time, whenever we are discussing, you said I'm busy here. So how did you manage that?
So the thing is, what I did was, first I told my wife regarding the goal, my family, my
Okay.
friends,
Okay.
because that is an important factor. So they know, like, you are busy with something, and they also don't disturb you. So what I used to do whenever I used to go home, I used to take, like, less rest for 1 hour or 2 hour,
Okay.
have my dinner, and then I used to sit for 2 hours. This is in the last month, like 2 hours daily
Okay.
without fail.
Okay. So
Uh,
just to understand that, if you study 2 hours daily for 2 months, you can do PMP.
yes, but on Saturday, Sunday, I used to spend like maybe 7 hours, 8 hours, whatever time I feel. But I used to do like 2 hours, take a break, 2 hours, take a break. like I used to take like frequent breaks in between after 2 hours, 3 hours, because like our brain doesn't have that mental capacity to take so much things, right? So the main big exams, like 180 questions, I used to do on the weekend. Um, and the smaller ones I used to do during the week.
Okay, okay, okay. I hope. And guys, if you have any question, please ping us. Today, I am here for you as long as you want, because tomorrow, for everybody, my batch is starting, and for like, since this is the last batch of this year, I'm going to allow every student of mine, does not matter he was batch one this year or last year, if they want to join, you can join my batch. And if you promise me to give exam in next 4 to 6 weeks, I'm going to allow you, everybody in my batch, those who are my enrolled students. This is the beauty of my program. Normally we allow 2 month students, but for this month, for this batch, I'm allowing it everybody, because this is what loyalty calls. I bought this new cap, what loyalty calls, so I'm gonna wear it a lot. Okay. Okay, Abhishek, thank you very much for sharing all the detail. Now comes the most important thing. Each one teach one, the mantra of the game. You
Yeah.
see, your group facilitator was Avas, but Hassan Trimzi was always available whenever you put a
Yes.
question. Laiba was always available. Vinkat, he's from Canada also. He did PMP in 2021 or 2. He is always available, sending the voice message. My entire community is based on you guys, right? That is how. What was the name of the guy who recommended you?
Nishit.
Nishit. He. That's why he recommended you. Each one teach one is the mantra of the game, and I want the same thing from your side. I want the
Yes.
same thing, that you do it for the people. If we can work, if we can build this in this way, and only in this way, my community can grow, and that way, my goal of making sure that everybody who wants to do PMP, they have that thing with them, they have that thing, that they are gonna become certified project management professional, and they have my support for that. Okay, this is something, so I want your support, so that I can support every single student of mine.
Yes.
That each one teach one, because you see, as I was traveling this, as I grow, I need to travel more. I will not be always available at message. I have my facilitators, but facilitators are available to certain extent, but the support you guys give, the way you guys are available, this is something only I have,
So
only
I
my
would like to
community
share
has.
something regarding that as well. So whenever any person used to ask any questions into the group, right? So and whenever like whoever is answering it and it was the best answer, what I used to do, I used to transfer that answer explanation. Like if I don't find time right at that time, I just to transfer to my individual WhatsApp account, like for myself. So and I used to read that later on whenever I find time.
I like it. I like it. I like this one. So let me just understand what you said. So whoever ask a question, you should keep it
The
and put it
question,
another. Yeah,
yeah, to ourselves. Like you can
to
do
us.
that in WhatsApp
This is a good
because
thing.
the whatever important things in that group might get lost because there are continuous conversations, right? So whatever feel it is important in that group, transfer it to yourself, and whenever you get time, just read it later on.
This is so true that it get lost because the community is so active that things keep on happening. Okay, before we go, Komal has a question. Komal is asking, and you and I had a discussion with the Komal few hours back, and she was asking the same thing regarding the focus. How do you keep yourself focused for 4 to 5 hours at a stretch?
During the exam
At the general.
or at general, like I said, if you are giving the 4 hours exam, simulate it as you are giving the final exam, like 80, 75, 75 is our mantra, like to clear the exam. So after 80 after 80 minutes, take 10 minutes break, do stretching, simulate how you will do in the exam, like eat like a chocolate bar or something,
Okay.
do exercises, take deep breaths. Then again for next 75 minutes you focus on giving the next 60 questions.
Okay.
Then again 10 minutes break, do the same thing which you did in the break one, and go for the last 60 questions.
Okay. Okay. What she is actually asking is during your preparation, right? During your preparation, how you stay focused.
So during the preparation, like if I'm studying, if I want to study for 4 hours, after 2 hours I used to take break. Two
Okay.
hours, keep your phone, or you, if you're with somebody else in your home, right? Tell them like you are doing something important for the next 2 hours and do not disturb.
So
Um,
that is a good way.
yeah, so you know that you, that is your goal. 2 hours, nothing. Like you put your cell phone aside. No, no, nothing, no disturbance should be there. That will, and if you have a goal, you will stay focused.
Thank you very much. It has been Abhishek. Guys, if anyone has any question, you can ask
And
Abhishek. Yeah,
regarding the
go ahead.
exam, just last tip: never lose your patience and never divert from the goal. Like example, after two sections, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do in the third section. So when I went for the break, I just cleared my mind. I was like, don't worry about the result. Just think what, why you are here and what you want to do. That's it. So that helped me to focus on the last 60 questions, and I did it. Like I was not worried about the result. I was like, I'm here to give the last 60 questions. I will do that and I'll go home. I'm not worried about the result.
It reminds me what MS Dhoni. I love to watch speeches of MS Dhoni, Tendulkar, and Virat Kohli. That always work on the controllable till
Yeah.
the last second, right? Whatever you are doing, let's work on the controllable. I'm not sure you're a fan of cricket or not.
Yeah,
Always work.
I used to
Yeah.
play a lot of cricket. Mm.
Yeah, of course, you are from India, Pakistan, so you have to play. Otherwise, you so always focus on the controllable and leave everything else.
Yeah.
Abhishek, I would ask you to make few questions for PMP.
Yeah, sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna I'm gonna use those questions as in next PMP marathon, which after batch because I did not had a marathon this month, so we will have in this next probably next week we will have a PMP marathon. So I need your questions, and you know how important PMP marathon questions are. You
Yeah.
know that very well, right? So
Yes.
you know how important those questions of PMP marathons are. So see if you can make some questions. I'm gonna use those questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you best of luck for future
Thank
endeavor.
you.
You send me picture also. Bye bye.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Bye.
So guys, so Abhishek, I'm removing you from the
Okay.
chat. Okay. Okay, guys. So this was his journey. Why did I call him? The reason is that we are in the last, or what we say in comics, in the end games. You only have 12 days left. The reason I asked him to come, I have to upload more than 30 success journeys for PMP alone, then 5 of PGMP, RMPs. But since this guy he cleared yesterday, I brought him here so that I can motivate you guys that if he can do it with all the challenges, so can you. Okay, so this is something to motivate you. So now let's get back to the business. Let's do the question answers. We have 10 question answers, all conceptual. The purpose is only conceptual question answers, right? And one more time, my batch program is starting tomorrow, and you have 3 more hours to enroll. If you are not enrolled in my program, after 3 hours registrations will be closed. After 3 hours registration will be closed, because I'm gonna work with those students who have enrolled in this. So if you haven't enrolled, maybe that can be a good time to enroll in the program and make sure that is the best thing. And if you are my student, only for this batch, no matter when you have taken the training, if you want to take the retraining again, you can join with two conditions. Sorry for that. Still travel lag is there for two conditions. The condition number one is that you have to promise to give exam in 5 to 6 weeks. You have to promise. Don't have to book. You have to promise me to give your best to give exam in 5 to 6 weeks. Secondly, you cannot join like one class, second class. No. That break the discipline. You have to join the entire 6 days. So if you want to do it, you can. Okay. So let's go for the question answers. So question is in front of you. Question 35, 45, 46. Yeah. So let's start with this one. Go ahead. Let me see if I can see this question on the screen. 45, 46. Oh yeah, I can see it. So let's start with this one. Go ahead. Guys, I don't need the answer. I need the justification, please. I need the justification. Why do you think this is the program, or this is not the thing? I need your detail. Anwar A, sorry B. No, no, Anwar. One answer should be there. B, Maheen. Okay. You are the scrum master of a startup. Your team has calculated estimated velocity. Product, it must be. You try to facilitate the meeting, but you must take a side. Okay. So a very important thing I want to share here. How much effort or work could be done? This is team say. Value, like which user story need to be done, that is product owners say. So the question is all about what is the thing here being asked, right? What is the thing being asked here? Here we never escalate. They are responsible for the effort, not A option, right? So always whenever you are solving question answers, I always recommend one thing: slow down, try to identify what the problem is, and try to answer the question accordingly. We need to work into that way. Slow down, try to see what we can do, and then find out the solution. So B is the right answer. Next question. You're the project manager, your team has done their best to complete all the user story. Have rejected. In which document? So this is a trick question. The entire question talk about this and then suddenly this is a question. In which document you will accepted user stories. Accepted user stories. Many people put the wrong answer. Sarfraz sir, you are putting B and C two answers. Okay, so accepted user stories are in product increment. It's a very easy question, but an easy question can become a challenging when you twist it into that way. So you need to understand what the question is asking. C option is the right one. Next one. Issue log, issue log. You are the project manager. You have identified all risk. When risk occurred, they were according to a certain risk that was not identified before. So guys, few days back, I made a small video regarding issue log, risk log. Did you watch that video by chance? Put yes or no if you watched that video or you didn't watch the video. Please put yes or no. Did you watch that video or no? That video was more about risk and issue, right? So this is the small video. No. Okay. Maheen is saying no, no. Okay, this was like a small video. Okay. Risk stop getting a 6-minute video. Okay. I'm putting the link here also in the description. This small video was actually can be helpful. I will also put the same video into the mastermind group so that you can also get a if you missed it, you also get that. Okay, this small video about risk and issue log is kind of an important thing, right? How you orient the risk, how you orient issue, the fold, like what thing need to do. And again, going back to the PMP booklet, I will again and again say, if you don't have the PMP booklet soft copy, do get it. It's like 18 pages. Do study it every single day. I would recommend it. Take 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Do study that. That will help you a lot. And if you are not my student, you can buy it for a cup of coffee, right? It's like $19 or something. E-copy. So understanding risk register, issue log, risk, these 4 documents, you will see question about them for sure, either in drag and drop. Okay, either in drag and drop or in some other way, but you will see a question about them. There is no doubt into that. Next one. I'm gonna request you, we are at 99,000 subscribers, so we are reaching 1 lakh. I can't believe it, but it is true. So please do subscribe it. If you are watching it for the first time, please do subscribe it. Majority of my students never subscribe it. I don't earn anything from YouTube, but when the channel grows, it gets better as we move forward. So please do subscribe. If you have not subscribed it as of now, put in the chat box, just subscribe. And also like the video if you are already subscriber, so that it can go more. You see, the more channel grow, more people can be helpful. My channel has 3,000 plus videos, and in the last few weeks when I met with my students. I had so many ideas that my students have given, like success journeys of those who cleared PMP and how PMP has helped them. I will be starting that in upcoming days. Then in 2025, then a new journey of PMPs, like just like mastery series, a new series, shorter, more concise, I will be starting next year. Then I will be starting an interview series in which multiple things I will be doing into that. So please do subscribe it and do like so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Okay, risk register, risk register, risk register. Okay, all the risk register. So you identified it and you document it. When you identify something and you document it, it's a risk register. You want to audit the process, so every question will be different. Here you are the project. I took the same question and reorient into different way. You can see that. So three questions we have done, same question, put it in a different way, right? So here we want to see, so risk report is a summary. So that is not the purpose of it, Maheen. That is not the purpose of that. Report shows a summary here, Munawar sir. And this is a plan thing. Or plans talk about does it follow or not. So C is the right answer here. Arun, I would Arun, Maheen, Munawwar, those who put risk management, risk report, I would request you guys go through that four plan, like what all these four things are discussing. That can be valuable. Now this is clear. Show the status. This will be risk report. This will be risk report. Now guys, I want to ask you this question. If this question comes in drag and drop, at the same question asking the different responsibility, can we solve that? If the same question comes in the drag and drop, can we solve that or not? That's a very important thing to understand here. The questions will be different in a different orientation. So if you want that thing, can it be in the drag and drop? Can it be in any way? This is what this coaching call is all about. My goal here is to give you the concepts, the best concepts that we can get from the context here, right? What best concepts you can look into that, what best concepts can work for you. That is the purpose here, that you identify the concepts that can be used and work them into that way. So this is a very important concept that we discussed here. Okay, let's go with the next question. Now this will give you the concept of 4 tools and techniques. I want you guys to give me the detail on this. I want you that put in the chat box what does Monte Carlo mean, what does tornado analysis mean, decision tree influence diagram. All these 4 I want you to share with me in the chat box. What are these 4 things? Tornado is used. Okay. So let's put it there. What is the purpose of these tools and technique? So Asif Saab is saying a tornado diagram is used to show hierarchical representation of risk from sphere to light. 100%. The purpose of the tornado diagram is to show from high level, okay, this, and this, how things worked into that way. So that is the purpose of tornado diagram. Tornado, okay. So let's go with, you have given 360 degree of risk. Yes, I hope that's self. Tornado shows the impact of event. Tornado bar chart that depicts the magnitude. Okay. Influence diagram is a qualitative, showing most risk element. No, it is a quantitative shape. Staticals. Okay. Why I'm asking you guys, knowing these tools and technique in any way in any way, if you know these tools, that can help you, right? That can help you in the context, that can help you into that context. Okay, so in the severity of the same event, we will use tornado analysis, also known as sensitivity diagram. Okay, a very important question. I love these questions, like exploit, enhance, those things. Okay, guys. So I want you to explain me what does exploit means, what does share means, what does avoid mean, mitigate and accept. All these strategies I want to type. I want you to type in the chat box because this will actually help us a lot, right? What these strategies mean for you. What is exploit? One by one. What is exploit? What is share, avoid, all those strategies of risk management, because this is important. Again, another drag and drop questions. This comes a lot in the drag and drop question. So when you solve this, drag and drop is covered. So please go ahead. Okay, so let's go. Exploit, taking the advantage is risk. Exploit, use the opportunity, eliminate the threat by changing like not just by changing the plan, Zishan, just killing the threat. Shared opportunity. So this strategy aims to ensure the opportunities that involve making proactive. Yes, increasing. Komal, I would like to say increasing the probability and impact. Increasing both of them is exploiting. Okay, avoiding by changing the plan. Opportunity share, partnership to win, as both will mitigate, reducing the probability or impact is Ishan. Mitigate, minimizing the probability or impact, Hashim. Making the risk good, Aisha. No, but we also make a plan. Na? Kamal, in accepting the risk, we make a plan also for it. Okay? In avoid, mitigate, transfer, we do, these are called proactive risk response strategy. We immediately take action. We immediately do the things, right? In reactive response strategy, we don't immediately take action. We make, in except we make a plan. When a trigger happens, then we take an action. And machine, take the opportunity, mitigate, acknowledge, increase the probability by putting the best resources. Exploit, if can't exploit, share it. No, if can't exploit, enhance it. Exploit, enhance, share. These are the strategies. Mitigation, to trigger the reduce the, no, mitigation does not use the trigger. Active acceptance use the trigger. Exploit, taking the benefit from the risk threat as an opportunity. When you mitigate risk, you avoid, do nothing. No, 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 Shima. Not at all. Avoiding is the most strong risk negative. Making sure that probability is zero. It is the most proactive negative strategy. Shima, put in the chat box if this is clear or not. Avoiding, avoiding is making sure you reduce the probability zero or impact zero. It's a, it is reverse of exploit. The most important negative strategy. Very critical. When remove the cause of the risk, yes. This is what Shima was talking. Kamal gives the right definition. Make responsibilities. Okay, so this is why, guys, like 90% of you put the right answer. 1% make like small mistake. So that is the reason that I ask you to type in the coaching call, come to the coaching call, so that both of us can understand into that, like what is the thing that can help you, that can work best for your way. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so now I got, no, avoid the risk is killing the risk, right? Killing the risk. You see a snake, you kill it. That is avoiding in PMP terminology. Okay. So going bankrupt can be good. So both of us are doing it. We are sharing that. Now this will help you more. Okay. So insurance is there. You are a project manager of a large organization and you have identified the risk. The risk is too high. You decided to insurance to hold the risk, not avoid it, not how it is mitigated, yeah, Ram. How it is mitigated? You transfer the risk to third party. You hold the risk. They are getting the insurance. They will be responsible. So you are transferring the responsibility. So transfer is the right answer here. So this is killing the risk. Shima, do put in the chat box. Is it clear to you, my friend? Here we, yeah, I loved it, sister. This is where we killed the risk. Thank you for that. Yes, yes. Okay. So this question, this kind of a coaching call has become the master coaching call on that. Sarfraz, are you with me here? Sarfraz from UAE. He was looking always the strategies and things like that. So this class has become the master class for the risk actually. Less severity. Keyword. Sarfraz, are you in the class or not? I asked it. Tuk, 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 tuk. Yeah, 21 likes. 41 people are there for last 1 hour, yaar. But I say, koi sharam kar lo, like the video, yaar. You are my students. How many time I have asked? I have to ask my students to like the video. Exploit, exploit, exploit. Baba, I'm in a meeting. Please go out. Please go out. Ma, door, close the door, please. Okay. Please close the door. Thank you, Mahat. Okay, I already did this. Okay, something like that. Maybe mixed it. Okay, sorry for that, Zishan. Cheers. It seems old question. Okay. Sure. This was done before. Okay. I'm happy that you guys remember. You're not sleeping. Okay, accepted. So this is accepted. Like Komal, you were saying accepting is like you don't do that. No, 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 no. Accepting is that you identify that active acceptance. Active acceptance is you identify the risk, you put in the risk register, you put a trigger to that, right? If a trigger occur, then you implement a active the contingency plan and then fallback plan. So this thing's how it works. So active risk response is there. Okay. Final question. I guess we are done with that. We have already done. Okay. Let's do that final thing. Let's do one more thing. Then we'll do some LinkedIn question. When the risk response, this is a very interesting question. Many people are putting risk register issue log, risk register issue log. Again, guys, issue log, risk register. If you have a plan before happening, here, no plan, go here. You identified a risk, made a plan. When the risk response was implemented, another risk which is even bigger than the first risk occurred. Which document it has occurred now? So you don't have a plan for it. Anything, no plan. Anything, no plan. Okay. Understand this thing. Understand the scenario. Komal, Ram. It has occurred now. Guys, how the question is asking. You have identified a risk. Okay. Okay. Actually, but how I have tried to write it down. You identify a risk. Make a plan. That risk go to risk register. Okay. Another risk, if identified before happening, it goes to risk register. But if occurred and then you identify, it goes to issue log. If you identified and then it happened, then it goes to issue log. Okay, it goes to issue log. It's a very important and a small different scenario that we need to look into that. Okay, it's a small difference, not a big difference, but that is where the entire game lies. You need to identify it is being identified before happening or after happening. Okay, being said that, we always put questions on LinkedIn on a daily basis. So I do ask you to please put that. And for those who know the answer, I'm also going to ask you to answer those questions. Okay, Mahin, you have a question? I have a question regarding assumption log. First of all, assumption log is made in initiation. Assumption log is a document that is made in initiation, even before the risk register is there, right? Secondly, assumption log, since in risk register we need to do a detailed analysis and things like that, in assumption log we can easily put assumption uh, for the later review, right? For a later review or things like that. Okay, that is what assumption log is there. Okay, clear? This is one of the most important thing. Okay, so talking about the LinkedIn, why I'm unable to let it go. Okay, talking about the LinkedIn, I daily post one question. Right, I have put scheduled questions and things like that, so that daily you get some question, one or two questions there. So uh, always go through those questions whenever I have a time. I try to answer those questions. So always we'll solve one or two questions of those LinkedIn today. Okay, influence diagram. Influence diagram is a quantitative risk tool. It is used a lot in the scheduling where we see how changing the influence of one will impact the other. Okay, so if I give you a visual example, Ashim, if I give you a visual example of influence diagram, okay, so this is an influence diagram, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, this. So if I want to say which is a convergence activity where more activities are coming, which is a more risky activity here, you can easily see that E is the most risky activity. So that is the purpose of influence diagram in the process. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, let's go to the LinkedIn now. So daily I post a lot of things there that includes question answers. If I make a big of it, yeah. So this question I put today here. Okay, let's solve one or two questions. Hashim question is not removed. Please solve this question. So adopting the agile mindset can help the navigation. So this was another question I wanted to share. Today we have solved a lot of questions. Now I will be giving you all the questions that we are solving in upcoming days, all the LinkedIn questions, right? We will be doing. Now, as a final announcement, I want to share it. My batch program is starting tomorrow. For those people, now this part, especially for those people who have not enrolled in our program, right? For example, let me ask this thing. Anyone can come and share, like, if you are my student, how my program is oriented. Your feedback will be important to those who wants to join the program but still thinking how it can be effective, you can basically join here. And if someone wants to click the link and join and share your feedback, because you are currently studying, how basically we are helping, how my facilitators are always available, and how we are coordinating the entire thing. So if you can join the link and walk into that way. So for those people who are still thinking why to join the program, you see, I'm gonna work with every single person till they become PMP. My goal here is very straightforward. I work with the students till they are certified project management professional. And I really want, and I really tried that they become PMP in 4 to 6 weeks. But one of the most important thing I want to share is that till you become certified PMP, I'll work with you. Till you become certified PMP. And let me tell you an interesting thing also. In my program, the normal time by which people clear is 1 to 2 months. It all depends how they want to go for it, but normally in 2 months maximum they can clear the PMP. We follow this 7-step formula, which I'll explain you later in a while. We follow this 7-step formula that goes through everything. But let me just go to back to my whiteboard and share few things with you. Okay, that's why I had my whiteboard placed here. That at the end of the coaching call, I wanted to share with those people who really want to get the PMP done but still need guidance or coaching how to do the things here, right? How to do the things here and how to get the PMP done, how basically we actually support our students. For those people who don't have my number you can see on the screen. Okay, it is, I can also type it here. Where is my red mark? Other red mark. Okay, so what basically will happen now, the class will start tomorrow. Tomorrow is 20th of December. And my goal, provided that you give 4 hours daily, is that by 15th January you become PMP. But if you cannot give 2 hours, my goal is by 15th February you are PMP. This will be the timeline that we will be working. I call it 2 weeks, 2 plus 2, 2-month coaching, 2-month training and 2-month coaching. So what does that mean? What does it actually means for you? Till you become certified, I will be working with you till you become certified PMP. Let me make that clear for you. It's not just a 2-month program. If it takes more time, there are students who can give 1 hour, 30 minutes or something like that. If you are among those students, I will be working with you till you become, this is distracting. My seat is distracting the focus. Yeah, sorry. I just want you to focus here. So till you become certified PMP, I will be there. I will be working with you. I will be guiding you. I will be moving it along every single thing that you know. Me and my facilitators. We are always there to make sure that you become certified PMP. That is our goal here, right? However time it takes, we are going to work with you guys. It can be 1 month, it can be 2 months. Like when I came today, the first thing is that my facilitator for group 11, Hassan Trimzi, he and I had a discussion. He shared me, this is the update of Laren, this is the update of Kirti, this is the update of Sudha, this is the update of this. I also talked to my students individually, but he gave me the update, all of them. And then he extrapolated and tell me, okay, he or she can clear quickly. Then I had a discussion with Laiba, batch 9 facilitator, then batch 10 facilitator, then Anushpa, who is looking for 2023, those students who are still not PMP. Yes, there are 30 to 35% who still did not clear, but I'm still working with them. And I dedicate a complete facilitator, certified PMP, one of the best in the world for those people. This is called dedication at its peak. This is called loyalty at its peak. That I will be working with you till you become certified project management professional. And those who are my student, they can enroll for free for tomorrow program. There is no payment into that. So this is one thing. 2 weeks of training plus 2 months of coaching, but I will be working you, guiding you throughout the line. One of the most beautiful thing about my program, it's not a one size fit for all. No, 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 no. I work with what is I called as customize roadmap. Now, what do I mean by customize roadmap? You see, some people are book reader. Some people does not like to read book. Uh, there are some people, like one of the lady from batch 12, she pinned me, she joined the program. She joined my program because I'm an author. She wanted to read the best book. She got my book as a part of the program. She joined the program because of this reason. I sent her the book, she received the book, she started reading it, and she said, before even the class, I'm planning to read the entire book. Okay, that's a great story, but that is 1% of the people. What about the 99% of the people? Now, this is a thing I want you all to focus on here. The program has been designed in a way that it covers every single thing. You get your thing. If you want to read a book, I'll give you a book. This is the book that you will be getting. The pathway to PMP. You can buy the version from it from Amazon for $20. Even if you don't join the program, you can still buy the book. Back at Pakistan, it is like 6,000, or in UAE, Gulf, other countries. Not my signed copy. The signed copy is only for those people who are my student, but the other you can buy it from there. The purpose here is that regarding the customized roadmap, one thing is your learning style that we will be working, that I'm sharing here. Your learning style is according to that. So you get the learning style there, right? That one thing is covered. Book or not. Then comes the second part. And the second part is even more important than the first part. Time. How much time a person can give on daily basis? How much time a person can give on daily basis? You can give 1 hour, you can give 2 hours, you can give 3 hours, you can give 4 hours, whatever time you can give. I want to make sure that your time is utilized. If you give 4 hours, I'll make sure that by 15th of January you are certified PMP, and I am saying it on a recorded line with hundreds of people watching throughout the social media, right? You will clear by 15th of January. If you want to give like 2 hours, my goal is in between 15th January to 30th of January or something like that, you will clear. But I'm still giving you a bandwidth up to 15th of February. You can make 14th February, give a gift to your spouse that I'm a certified PMP, right? But 15th of February, you will be PMP. This is called customized roadmap. And I want to put emphasis here what Kirti is saying. You see, Komal is saying, sorry, my own feedback as a one-to-one student, they assess my understanding in a tailored roadmap that is customized. Thank you, Komal. For my learning, their guidance, and whenever confident, they are there to motivate me, provide follow-up. That is the second thing. Thank you, Komal. Once you have a roadmap, no matter how good the roadmap is, even the roadmap I am giving you, sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel it is not going up. We started with Abhishek success journey, and when the questions random mocks, the score was going dip, right? The follow-up is there. The follow-up system is there to make sure that you stay on the track. The follow-up system will hold your hand. I will be there, your group facilitator will be there, right? So we will hold your hand till you become certified PMP. This is something, this adds to this thing. This is a continuous firing things. You get a customized roadmap, I do follow up on you. I do follow up, change the roadmap, adapt it, work it, look into that way. You see, this is so important. I want to share something, kind of a silly story. Today, when I came back, I was in shower. I was too tired having that shower, and I was thinking what else I should add in the program. So while having shower, I had a long shower. One of the reason I'm sharing why. I started thinking about how I can make agile and use this 7-step circle for this. And now I had a call with my designer just before this coaching call. I am converting the entire agile into a different framework way. And on day one, when you join the program on day one, in the first 1.5 hour, normally I start agile in the later part, or day two. Today I'm starting it as a first thing. Because exam is getting 70% agile, I want to put that out there. This is the beauty here. This is how I make a customized roadmap, and I am following up on it. And I'm obsessed about this thing. I am obsessed about this thing, right? So normally when people have such a long trip, long flight, they relax. I have a session tomorrow and I should relax according to the normal thing, but not for me. I'm obsessed about my students. I'm obsessed about working with my students. I'm obsessed how I go through the entire range. So what I did immediately, I woke up in the morning, 7 a.m. I did the shower. I started working, talking to my students, replying to them. But still, many people I have to reply. I haven't replied to all of them. Replying to them, working with them, coaching them, guiding them, and here with you for last 90 minutes for this coaching call. This is called dedication. This is called loyalty. This is called obsession. I don't know, you think obsession has a positive or negative word, but this is my obsession. This is my thing. This is my passion, purpose, that I want to make sure that people get PM. And that is why we have 522 PMPs in this year. Still, I have 12 days, but in the last 36 or 8 people cleared. Then we have a people, Madhukar has an exam. So many people have exams scheduled already, at least 40 students, that we will be closing it above 550. That's a great thing to have that, right? So customize the roadmap, follow up to make sure people stay on the track. Okay. Now, if you have heard enough, join the program on the link below, or message me on my WhatsApp. The same number. You can call me. I'm in US, so I will be available for next 8 hours, 8 or 9 hours, or you can go on website, join the program right now. Third part, very important thing is coaching call. Today was one coaching call. We minimum do 3 coaching call, and we also do up to 4 coaching call. And next week we will be doing 4 coaching call. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, like this one, and Saturday. Saturday coaching call sometime goes up to 8 hours. The next Saturday will not be, next Sunday will be PMP marathon, in which I'm gonna solve 60 question answers made by certified PMPs. Those coaching call goes up to like Abhishek was sharing, the real exam questions came there. I don't record it, I give it to you. But if you join as a premium student, you get the previous marathon also. You get all the recording. Like Abhishek's story was very interesting in that way. Found my pen. So Abhishek's story was very interesting in that way. Abhishek was sharing that he could not join the live coaching call, right? But since for my premium students, you also get a recording of almost everything, he used to review them. And then when he has a question, he used to ask that. So customize roadmap, follow up, coaching call, and then the blessing that we have, my PMP mastermind community. 24/7. This is truly 24/7 active students. Apart from me, apart from my facilitators, 24/7. A community that is there to guide you, coach you, answer your questions. You get that in the program. And of course, you get my simulator. You see, this is very important thing. Right now, there is some website issue on my simulator, and the website got down. Since I am hands-on involved into it, I immediately, all those questions which are on my simulator, I also have on other ways. So I immediately contacted all the students, all the facilitator, gave them the questions, so that things never stop. So that is why my simulator, my database is the best database in the world. That is why this is the best simulator there. And then you have, of course, application support, of course, 35 PDUs, of course, PMP booklet, of course, every single thing there for you. There is all those things, 35 PDUs, of course, and final day. All these things has only one purpose and one purpose, that you become certified project management professional. I try to make a small list of it, the things that we provide you in the program. If I give it to you, this is my 7-step formula that we will be following starting tomorrow. PDUs, customized roadmap, follow-up, coaching call, mastermind community, simulator, final day tips, the entire thing. If you go for these things individual, live class plus recording, $2,000. Customized roadmap, I cannot even put the price on it. This is how important this is for me. I cannot put that because this keeps on changing. How I can put the price on it? Then if I do follow-up, that is more than $10,000 valuable, right? Coaching call, now this is the value which I am willing to give for the things I am providing. If I take the training, this is the value I have set it for that. Coaching call, more than that. My PDUs, they are already. This is the most beautiful part of my program, the community that we have built. Then a coach dedicated for you. My simulator, complete simulator. Final day call, this is a game changer. My notes, that what Abhishek was saying, I don't provide that anywhere else. Final day mocks, premium mocks. You can actually buy these mocks now on PMI website, I guess for $299. Special mocks, we have 4 mocks. Then the PMP booklet, small booklet, this one, and its recording, right? I have so many booklets that you will see. Pathway to PMP, e-copy plus both of them. Booklets and recording, 3 minutes video, 1 minute video, mind map. Like today, mind map of entire thing, and then mind map of overall, and so many more things which I paper was out of there, right? More than 20,000, 30,000, only for $699. Every single thing for the group program. 1-to-1 is $2,000, right? 1-to-1 I take personally towards you. 1-to-1 is $2,000. You can join that. And group program is $699. It's your choice. Which program you want to go for it. You want to go for group program or you want to go for 1-to-1 program. Both programs are there. And in both programs, I will personally take care and make sure you become peer. This is my obsession. My throat is not working, but I want to make sure that I give you one more chance. I had a final conversation today with you that you join the program. This is my goal here. This is something that I am obsessed. This is something, my passion. So if you want to join our program, you can join. The class starts tomorrow. My number is with you. Thank you very much, guys. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
And I
trembling.
got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.